Hello everyone, my name is Christian and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're a regular, welcome back. If you can't tell by the description, today I'm going to be talking about how I'm going to get debt-free in 2017. Let me give you a little backstory on how I accumulated so much credit card debt. When me and my husband first got together, we would just spend, and, live paycheck to paycheck and didn't really worry about finances. And then got pregnant and we were like, oh crap, now we have another human being to care for. We need to be able to provide for them. So we had accumulated a little bit of credit card debt, but we paid it all off, or most of it all off, around when my son was born. And then since then, we've never used credit cards for anything. We never got ourselves in debt. We'd have like car loans or whatever, but I don't really include that. So like fast forward a year and I got laid off from my job. So we were basically living off of my husband's income, which was pretty low at the time. He was definitely not getting paid for what he should have been paid. And I collected a little bit of unemployment and I did a couple like side jobs here and there, but for me to get a job, it really wasn't worth it because I would have made around minimum wage, and then to pay for daycare, my take-home pay would have been a couple of dollars a day, and really not worth the hassle. I mean, and then you're including gas and all that stuff, so it's like sometimes it's just not worth it for people. And I kind of don't blame people that don't work because, or I don't really blame moms who don't work because it's hard. Unless you have a degree, which I don't, or you have a lot of great skills that you can, sell to people. I don't, so unfortunately. So at that time period, it was all about save, like don't spend. And so we weren't able to do like a lot of things that we wanted to do. We weren't able to buy a lot of things we wanted to buy. And it was a hard period in our life. We did that for about 2 years. And about 2.5 years ago, we moved. And my husband got a new position and a big pay raise. And we were able to like afford things now. I know it was kind of like, okay, here we go. And then I kind of like had that void I wanted to fill of like, I need things to make me happy, which is kind of like opposite of what I am doing now in my life, which is not needing things to make me happy. Kind of going on to that minimalism route. And yeah, so about 2.5 years ago, we started using the credit cards more because we were like, well, we have the money now, we could pay it off eventually, and kind of got into that really negative mindset that nobody should get into. On top of that, my grandmother, who lives in Florida, we live in Massachusetts, she was diagnosed with cancer. And she just, ever since that diagnosis, it went way downhill really fast. We had already planned to go to Florida that year in October for their 50th wedding anniversary. And that was like a year in the planning of, that trip. And we ended up going in June because it was just so bad. And I am so grateful that I did. But when we also had the October trip already planned, so we went to Florida twice that year, and all that went onto the credit card. So that was a big expense that went onto our credit card. But I don't regret it at all. So in the end, I think our highest debt was almost $10,000 of credit card debt on a high interest credit card. This past fall, I've already took steps to kind of make it easier to pay off that debt. The credit card where all of the debt accumulated on was an Old Navy Visa card, which has an interest rate of 24.99%, which is ridiculous and stupid, and I don't know why I did this. A lot of credit cards offer like this like balance transfer deals, and I don't know if you've ever seen them before. So my Discover card was offering a deal. If you do a balance transfer, you get 0% interest for 12 months or 9% interest for 9 months or something like that. No, that's wrong. That's way wrong. Yeah, it was 0% interest for 9 months and 9% interest for 12 months. So you have to pay it off in that period of time for that interest. So I did the 12-month plan because I wasn't really sure how much I could really put into this credit card. So I chose the 9% interest rate one. I transferred a little bit of that credit card debt to the Discover card. So I'm going to be saving a couple $100s from not paying interest on the Old Navy card compared to the Discover card. Last month, we have a Disney Chase card and they were offering 0% interest for if you pay off in 12 months. So I transferred a big chunk from the Old Navy card to the Disney Chase card. And then on top of that, now that I kind of have a better idea of what our finances are, I have planned out the whole year of my finances. Oh, and I forgot to mention, so I haven't been posting as much on this channel as I really wanted to, and that's mainly because I picked up another part-time job to help me pay off all this debt. So I have a daytime part-time job, working mother's hours, and I get paid a pretty good hourly rate. And then I decided to pick up a second part-time job, working like nights and weekends, and this is working minimum wage, but I don't really have like a lot of responsibility, so it's nothing that I really have to like stress about or worry about. So now I have those incomes coming in. So I'm going to put here my balances right now for all the credit cards. So Old Navy, Discover, and Disney Chase. And my goal right now is to have those all paid off by September of 2017. So this new series on my channel is going to be all about ways that I save and struggles that I might have sticking to my budget and maybe how I budget. Sharing with you just ways that you can get out of debt too. So join me in 2017 in getting debt free. Also, I will be doing a wrap-up video on the KonMari method. I will be giving you a final house tour, and maybe in a couple months I'll do a follow-up video on my whole minimalism lifestyle and how we're sticking to it or how it's going. We'll see. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.